Okay, we're going to the next main plot side, but I do want to talk to my crew before doing that. Please, companions.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, this doesn't appear that this is gonna take long, which is just fine. Do you want to get going?
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
You're blacklisted because of your grandfather's cowardice.
Cowardice. That's what the Terra Firma Party calls it. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
Yeah, I wonder what really happened there.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
We don't know more about them. Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
So I was sort of getting the impression that's what we were going to do.
It'll depend on the situation. I'm not committing to anything until I've got him in my sights.
Fair enough. Either way, I'm right behind you, Commander.
My plan is to put a bullet in the van. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That said, it's not like it's that or nothing else. If the situation requires something else, we'll do something else.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
That's reasonable. We don't know shit about that, but that's also why I sort of feel that we were right in letting them live. Because if we are uncertain about the action of the TNS side, we should not do it. It has to be a pretty firm commitment that, yeah, this is the only thing to do. It needs to be done. Not something that it might be troublesome if we don't do it.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
Got a story there, Olenko?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Yikes.
You're a hell of a biotic, though. You must have done something right.
Well, I got to where I am because I took initiative. Good or bad, I own that. Pretty much despite Kinetics. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
So, you killed your mom. How do you feel?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. Now we can go do something proper. Which is... I don't know. Yeah, there was a team of scientists that we need to go help. Let's go. Virmire. seeing any locations in space. Ooh, water. I wonder if we're actually gonna see some this time. What is going to happen here? Okay, so AI and some combat capability this time. So Ashley, Rex, or Garrus. Ashley is the suckiest one though.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop them, Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Joker knows the drill. Gatehouse, gatehouse, gatehouse. Okay, welcome to the tunnel run again. It's not like we've done this before. Looks like a lot of places for ambushes where indigenous life forms. Sorry bot, I come in peace. You're disgusting. Like some kind of gigantic head crabs. Rocket drones. That's bad. Juggernaut. Clearly hostile still in there. Or not. Whatever. Yeah, certainly are. Hardened weapon lock. Nothing particularly interesting. Well, glad we wasted the time. You never know, though. And one of our fearless heroes didn't even bother to come out of the fucking car. What was it? Rex, you yellow belly son of a bitch. Your entire race is dying out because nature says berries for your entire race. It wants to wipe your entire piece of crap race off from the face of the world. Feel free to hit sometimes. Do we have options here? I think this is totally optional. There's a cave. Okay, we do need to take out those air defense towers, so... Ah, it's an actual Colossus, an air defense tower. No, it's just an alternative route. Still, don't like leaving enemies here. It's not like they're that dangerous anyway.
There's the artillery shipper.
I need to open doors, I suppose. Fine.
That's a big gun. Hope we can find the off button.
Anything else? Ooh. Actually interesting items. Okay, gate controls. Gate override offline. Generator still on.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to go, Shepard.
Okay. Pretty easy. It's not like this is our first time doing this. Hopefully it'll be the last time though. Bit too low level flying in for my preference though. Let's go in. Go, 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 go. So, I wonder why there's so many gatehouses.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
I certainly hope so, Rex. I don't want to keep doing these.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Okay, no more fighting. No, that's fine with me. Definitely looking forward to. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah.
There's the camp.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army? He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirby.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Your request never came through. We'll just have to make do.
That much is clear.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Armali Council license. Grenade upgrade 3, might as well buy these. Never know when they come handy. I think we don't really need those. Okay, Rex, let's see. I can certainly understand. We need to stop these Krogan no matter what. We might want to take the information about the cure with us. sure they're a problem, but that's just another way of doing a genocide on the entire species. It's not like it's all that different from what would have happened with the other guys.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
Especially now that the arachnids are there too. It seems like there should be a better solution to the Krogan issue.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon! And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
I noticed these. Our renegade meter is quite low. I doubt we'll get much intimidation anymore. Right, we got Paragon so high. Trying to be reasonable seems to be leading to those Paragon points. What exactly do we need to do anyway? Prepare your team for the assault. When you're ready, talk to Captain. How would I prepare? Well, I guess talking to people.
This facility is well protected. It must be very important to Saren.
If we're doing this, then let's go.
Nice work with Rex. I didn't think anything.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when...
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Okay, Captain, what exactly do you need from the guy we're giving you?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Ashley, my logic is quite simple. First of all, she's a better fighter. Two, she's totally pointless in the overall team. We have other fighters and she brings nothing besides that to the team.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit them harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Rex has to go. I'm not too worried about the gas, but Krogan... Yeah, that's a problem. Alenko might be good. He has the stun abilities. And we need someone to do the hacking anyway, so it's basically Alenko or Tully. I think Alenko is a better choice here.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Okay, communications tower, satellite uplink tower, refueling platform.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams, your team. Manova, Deato teams, move. Time to get some attention.
Manova is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Perimeter secured.
I'm not really worried about the gear. It's totally, yeah, totally optional. We will strike every one of their positions. It just makes sense. Might not make a lot of difference in the long run, but or in the end result, but I think we should give the extra effort.
Something scrambled, they're targeting. You got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai. They're calling SAT strikes. Deato, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Lost shield!
Oh shit. Yes, just move it, move it, move it, move it. Okay, full strike. Holy crap. Anyway, what I was planning to check was that, but actually the ammunition. $62 shots per overheating. Yep. Incendiary rounds. Hammer rounds might be good, in fact. No, no, no. Organics. More damage versus organics, please.
All clear.
So the satellite uplink is also disrupted. Refueling platform.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Yeah, I have a feeling we will get hit from multiple sides. Let's just head north. You too, Caden. Rocket. Feel free to come out of there. Bastard is stuck there. That's better. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly interesting else. So. Yeah, Jesus Christ, these guys can take punishment. Definitely need a lot of disabling abilities if we're gonna face them in any kind of larger numbers.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Wait. How are those high explosive rounds? Designed to detonate on impact, high explosive rounds have one major drawback: a massive increase in weapon overheating. Yeah, 4-meter blast radius, 500% heat, plus 500% heat generation, plus 500% weapons force, plus 20%. You can basically shoot once. No, it's not a good option to take. Weapon toxic damage and weapon force might be another thing. Yep. It's at base. What can I target this?
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
I don't want to... Are you shitting me? Oh, just allow me to save. I don't want to go... Hopefully they made auto saves, and I just don't want to replay a lot of areas. I mean, what's the cutting point?
I've lost shields!
Detonate over. What are you shooting at?
Solarians. The captain said something about using some men. This has to be more of an indoctrination we've heard about.
Oh. I'm very good at catching those missiles with my face. Be a natural talent there. Doesn't seem like we can help them in any way. This can save.
Hello? Is someone out there?
No. And I missed. That's wonderful.
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Ah, Sokolov 8. Light armor human. Oh, Colossus 8. Yeah, vastly superior to what we have. Yeah, I'll take it. Vehicle interface 8. And what else? Shields, no, I think we want mobile accuracy, cooldown reduction. That sounds nice. Damage protection would be nice too, but I think shields, mobile accuracy, cooldown reduction, that sounds perfect. Are you gonna get new armor too? No. I could have given the armor to Caden, but frankly I'm more important. Combat Optics 8. Don't recall what Combat Optics do. Actuals. Sure. Wait. Oh, yeah. It just has the same logo as something else. Cell blocks, Geno, Phage, Labs.
Enemy sighted.
Where? Feel free to say it if you actually see something, but don't imagine when there are imaginary enemies only. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured while on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They've piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Commander.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking, and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Yeah, I think I made the correct choice. They're in there for a reason. Ooh, might make another armor switch. Yeah, we're getting constant armors now. It's more important here. Yep. Because Caden doesn't have a good armor, like at all good armor. So yeah, medium version of the same armor we have now. I'll take it. Allows us to upgrade Caden's armor properly. Yeah, a massive increase, more than doubles shields, more than doubles damage protection, more than triples it in fact. Massive survival boost. As considering the whole team as a whole. Go there. What can we do? Storage room. I have to be able to do something. Came from there. We need to open the door somehow, but where?
Not now, Shepard.
All targets down.
Yeah, but how do we open it? No, we haven't visited here. Have we? No.
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
He seems at least somewhat stable.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, hmm? A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, there are a bunch of crazies. Might be indoctrinated, but there's no way to know. Ooh, crap. Ooh, massive crap.
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren? No. Stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species. You will not destroy the work we have started.
Whatever.
I think we're good, Commander.
Maybe if we wouldn't have fiddled with things, wouldn't have gone into fighting immediately. Ooh. You can use, Rex can use an amp too, doesn't he? Okay. Security office. Communications tower. facility, breeding facility.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you? What do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm not gonna put a bullet in the researcher just because I'm here. The fact that we just came here to destroy the facilities, get Saren.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
You enjoyed that.
Yes, I did. I don't fully trust her. You can't say that you might be mind control without you noticing it, and then say, just trust her. Ah, shit, good. No, a precious Omnigel that we have no use for. Okay. Breeding facility or communications. I don't know. Either way, we need to pick a place to go.